If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL Exchange. They offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, they support all platforms, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
And the more recent ones as well. These guys have got very relevant recent LAN experience. Quadrant do not. I can relate what we have to do with this. Actually on target, not a bad effort. Clear is less than ideal. Cash punishes it with a very well placed double.
And that is why you want Relating Wave right there. The goal would be nice, but the chaos that it causes defenses is
off the ball, really in a league of his own at times. How will Quadrant respond though? They've lost the lead late here. That's going to be a bit of a mental blow. Oh my goodness! That's one way to do it!
What on earth? I'm really upset that hit the post.
What a
wow!
What a dunk by Cash.
Version 1. They know how to mix things up. Well, that's off the backboard, and Cash is very stuck in the mud. Difficult shot to take. Ends up setting up a Torment. And Ixo can't quite get there. Double tap, and Com has got his team back in.
You know, Com has been that guy right now for version 1, like clawing them back. Scored the equalizer with a brilliantly placed shot in the last game. Now, version 1 trying to find an angle to work with. Okay, here's a great chance for Beast Mode. Now he's got a shot on net, that's threatening. Floor pitches it in! Beast Mode has arrived!
And Quadrant just waited too long. Finally, the Ethernet is plugged in. Beast Mode is online!
Quick follow-up shots from Oxygen after the first one gets saved.
Two Oxygen players went for that ball and neither of them got that, but somehow they managed to stay on the attack. Here is Jory, he can wake his team up right here, right now. He manages it, threads that needle home.
Yeah, this is what I mean. You can only do this for so long. You can't survive an entire game. There is far too long left in the game for challenges. They are lunging in and using the safe option of challenging your first man to capitalize on G2's unexpected. Oh, you're joking. Well, that pass, although it might not have been fully planned, was executed unbelievably well. Jory is offloaded to Archie, who was kind of pre-jumping before that last touch from Jory's left.
We do for now. Atomk is trying to chain dash his way to get a bump or maybe even a demo on Oli, depending on how much speed he can gain in quick succession. He tries to make amends for his mistake, and he does so in brilliant fashion.
Well, just when you think he's going to play for the reset, Archie leans forward, demonstrating that, and then bumps Chicago to let the ball go in after it. Far from ideal for G2. The fact that a hard clear is almost bounced into a dangerous position shows how you can be punished for having a high line. Oli with the double, and it's in! Minute and 40 to go, and it's Oxygen back in front.
Oli has been Oxygen's best player this entire series, and he's the one who just has that split second of composure, just about sinking the second.
Joreuz himself has brought along, he's pretty much brought his entire extended family along with him. He's got to make it to that Saturday if they're going to get to watch him play. Oh, he wants it badly. Joreuz sends a screamer into the top corner.
And there's you and me saying, oh, maybe you should just chill out a little bit, stop going for these deft touches. That's when you go for them, Joreuz, mate. When you...
The Falcons are such an interesting team when you look at them statistically. You have a guy like Ahmad who's leading his region in goals per game and shots per game. And then you have a guy like, you have a guy like Daniel as Space Station puts their first away.
And this was a play that we have seen many times from Space Station. You let Arsenal go, lead block, take off the ceiling. Khaled going for the lower corner, but didn't get much on the shot.
Good look there from Khaled. Now Daniel gets a flip reset. Can he go all the way to the corner? Daniel perfectly executed from the sidewall. And Space Station put away there first.
Oh, this is a thing of beauty. You know, he just jumps right away. It goes into the flip reset. It's so hard. Flick out to the middle. It somehow leaks through. Another fake from LJ trying to bring that back to the middle. Daniel, double tap. It's good. Daniel, the young gun, busting out the bazooka.
Well, he missed the first one, but he's not gonna miss the second one. And Khaled sitting on the goal line. There's not much you can do. You gotta guess. And tough for face. You see them getting a little tangled up there between First Killer and Mist. First Killer goes straight into Rise, and Moist doing a good job there. Now, can they convert? Here comes Joyo. He'll drop it down, and Moist into the lead.
And he was so open for this double tap. You know, Mist was being chased down, didn't jump up early. That gave Joyo all the time in the world. Shooter, 31.31% shooting. Number 1 in NA. Had that opportunity to double tap the ball in to tie the game. Couldn't do it, but first killer brings it late. This is what we expected from the beginning, Kirill.
Yep, and there he is. He's coming alive here now in game 4, and they're going to need him. Down by 2.
Double?
There it is.
It's closed out so well by Jorius as well. It's not just Gen.G missing. The defending from Oxygen is so frustrating for Gen.G. It's been excellent.
We see the setups. We see what they're going for. And there's no way that this was calculated. Archie was floating down from the ceiling. He had his flip, and Jorius found him mid-air.
Force these boys to play more creatively. The way that they've been able to control the game, their speed to the ball, the way that they challenge Moist and not give them freedom in the air. As Astral says, you can give me any type of space, I'll make some magic happen. Look at the read on that, just keeps boosting. Bar down. And he's really gonna make his mark if he can come in clutch for the club again. Good save out. Chance there, Rise puts a shot on. Follow up here from Joyo, has the control, has the goal! Joyo dances around the club!
You're almost waiting for someone to put a hand up here and nobody could. Bems with the backflip. If you had an early candidate for season MVP around the world, he'd be at the top of the list. Daniel got the shot to go! Unreal!
Daniel woke up!
Oh my goodness!
That power! That read! He's the only one who can do it!
Gonna chase this one down, but he couldn't get to it. Arsenal behind Itachi. Full tank of boost, but he couldn't get under this. Just barely did.
Still
with
up.
no time on the clock.
Exotic!
Daniel
Exotic!
handed it to Exotic, and Exotic made him pay!
We got the 10! Look at the stretch from Carmi Corp all the way down the field. They tried to put a hand up. They tried to stop it. Carmi Corp is able to put on SSG, sometimes looks suffocated.
Decent first ball from LJ, but it's intercepted by Vatira, and he's done it! 6-5, K-Corp takes game 1 as Vatira pops off.
He's popping off, he's roaring as he takes that one flip reset.
Goes all the way out towards midfield. Itachi had to play it even further along. Vatira making sure to get that corner boost this time. SSG have been good about trying to starve them out, but not too much effect. Vatira with the double tap.
It's Vati! Again, forcing LJ to pop that up, says thank you for the assist. I'll put the double in the back of the net. Can they continue to play in this series is the question. This is the big OT.
Vatira, Daniel had it red.
He's
over one, and that's enough! Daniel forces game 4!
Look at this read! Off the ceiling! Had the flip! They didn't think he still had the flip! Caught Itachi lacking! And
what does that taste like?
You don't drink the boost. But if you did, we gotta have it. We need to talk about this off stream. We're underway. Banana Head gonna start with a reset. How about the splash?
I take it all back. KCP certainly have the mechanics, the speed. It's all there. One flip reset, and I'm convinced 1-0. That's how you.
But those 3 shots, they have not come in bunches. They just haven't been able to generate any pressure. Strong just has so much space to do what he wants with the ball. And, I mean, what do you do there if you're KCP? Stromik, he's got full field. Lost can do what he wants with the ball here.
Yeah.
Or not with the ball, but just bumping Super Locky off the play.
I mean, whenever you get a team that...
Super Locky got chipped off the play by Lost, but he comes back down on the 50. And that kill by Lost absolutely destroyed him. Scrum avoided the ball, but it didn't matter. Lost playing with his food gets the first goal.
Look at the layers on this play. You've got one person, Stromik, pushing forward, making Scrub dodge the demo, then Lost goes for the fake.
Oski denies on the side, turn, and sends it downfield. A towel in the back end. He was looking to create a play that Secret weren't expecting. They'll try to go for the infield pass. Oski finds it, and Team Liquid find the back of the net, top left corner slot.
They've been shooting so much, everybody's waiting for a shot, and it never came. KV1 and Knight.
See the nameplates TRKM out in Khaled and think, yeah, we can beat those guys. Not like I'm sure they're telling themselves that, but Falcons are playing a great event, and Khaled scored a triple tap. They are starting to control this one, and a little grin there from Kami, I think tells you all you need to know. I mean, I think they know at this point that is just world class from Falcons. Nothing that you could do.
Try and get some touches there. A little bit boosted at the moment. They're outpaced. It's Facecan getting all the touches. Should be making it 3. First killer hits the crossbar. And then Mist gets 4 touches out of nowhere.
He's giggling. He knows how ridiculous that was. Oh my goodness, the
2,
flip reset.
3,
What
4,
is
5.
that?
What Pioneers are offering. This is another chance now for Banana Head. That's better. Into the center, into a place where Typical wasn't at it perfectly, didn't have the angle. And they can just try and focus on this challenge game until they tee each other up. Super Lucky on the backboard, and Super Lucky bangs it home.
What a look from Super Lucky, and you could tell that this one was going to be a perfect double tap for him. Look how quick he attacks the ball, and Typical diving across the net, just trying to time that challenge. Maybe not that much time. He was playing it quite slow. It pinches out towards Pioneers.
Pioneers always looking for a second player when they get these touches, these clearances. Going to somebody on the transition, but it doesn't matter how well you defend when First Killer has just this much boost.
That's the trump card. It's First Killer. And when he beats Scrub, Super Lucky knows he's beat. I mean, there's just no way.
When most players would have snatched at it and forces that overtime brilliantly.
Well done for V1. They pick a play together and it works.
Oh!
You can't stop Oli! He shuts things down. 6 seconds in OT.
The matches can't be stopped. They've just conceded a 0-second goal, a good one as well, and then 6 seconds into the overtime. Reading everything. No longer are they forced to pre-jump in defense as well as Oxygen with complete control. Another infield pass comes in, the ball rolls out, and Oli can do anything he wants with it, including the Apache, who sends it home. It's an unbelievable goal yet again for Oxygen.
And of course, it's Archie in the air early. Beautiful redirect into the right side. And that's what I'm saying. The creativity is starting to get there for Moist, and they are starting to bend Carmine Corp's defense. It hasn't broken just yet. They still maintain the lead.
Vatira, what a dunk against his former team, read their soul and ripped it out of their body.
Kids, close your eyes.
Oh.
You don't want to see that. As this game is almost certain in the bag for them unless we see something here for Rise. Flip reset, Exotic has the read. Follow up from Joyo, looking for the double, does find it, and hold on. Moist with a quick run, they're able to make this a 2-goal game.
Yeah, something for Moist fans to get behind here as Joyo sets it up for himself, brilliantly done.
Would love to spoil that right now. They'd love to turn this and their fortunes right back around, and not only let Power be the dominant relating wave. Welcome to the major.
What a read.
That's unreal.
Corner read from Relating Wave, trying to up the pace even more. Team Secret are okay with it.
Oh, infield, Knight is already around. It might be to the opposite direction. Sad double tap, back of the net. It will be double match point for Team Secret.
Yeah, Moist just trying to take the game to a mechanical level that Team Secret.
Will challenge him. It skips across the field. Miss slowing it down. Typical up. Chronic as well gets the defensive read. Rebound out to First Killer, and First Killer starts the series off with a double tap.
It's automatic from First Killer. When you see him get that clean first touch off the back wall, you know exactly where it's going next. Straight to the back of your net.
Ball, however, the demo on Mist. It's going to put FaZe Man down for a moment. Sidewall pass attempt, but again, Chronic is just faster. No, he goes for the demo! The selfless play. He doesn't need the stats. He just wants the goals for Gen G.
And heat-seeking missile. Straight into Mist.
Take a little bit more risk and maybe be more mechanical. It's like they're off right now. I'm not seeing too many good touches. Even that goal previously wasn't the best, and now we've got Fever warming up. These are the mechanics I expected to see. An air dribble to himself around Bems, and then it was too much of an awkward touch from Lost.
You know, how many YouTube videos we've seen with apparently Jack playing against Khaled, and all the 1v1s we've seen from him. He knows what he's doing here. He gets these players, and Ollie gonna get a second touch off the back wall and double up their score.
He has entered the stage, and what a performance that was on that play. Double tap. The Team Falcons, strong start so far in game 4.
Ball up high. Chronic, great speed.
Chronic! Chronic off the ceiling, raining goals from the sky.
How is he going to play on land? Like that.
Trip into the zone for Team Liquid, but it's FaZe Clan that still weathers the storm.
Am I reading this right? Does Liquid have 11 shots this game and 1 goal? Meanwhile, FaZe Clan on their 4th score. It's Typical who finds it off the pass. Typical to first killer to miss back to Typical. I mean, we talked about Liquid passing. Itao's so close too. FaZe have just been stuck on the defensive end. 11 saves from them. First killer with 5 and missing Typical with 3 apiece. Can they save this one? Absolutely not. It's a Chronic who forces it into the top right.
A Chronic getting it done by himself. You can only stop so many shots before the levee break. But certainly none of the players said anything. And, you know, the only time I ever experienced that when I played sports was when everybody was really upset and we lost by a lot of points afterwards. A Chronic just dancing through the air here, and the silence is going to be deafening for FaZe Clan now. 40 seconds in, the clock is ticking.
Look at that.
The club trying to set something up early. Double tap bent. Denied by Arsenal.
Arsenal, a great save, good defending. Astromet, though, is going to keep on coming. Lost is already pre-jumping.
Oh my goodness!
Talking about Lost gets it. Lost thinks it is 1-0 club.
My God, Lost! He read the mind of his own teammate. Astromic, that is beautiful from the club. And a good clear here from the club. They were feeling a lot of pressure from Space Station.
A few more disappointing double tap attempts. One of these is going to be sunk at some point soon by one of these teams. Daniel, this could be the moment. There it is right there.
How did you see that?
Before, not happening again.
How did you see that coming? Arsenal with a great flip reset, and Daniel, he's going to put it away every single time. I mean, come on.
Now, they were letting wave, got it ahead to Cash. He's got Ixo to his left. No second touch there. And this time around, Ixo's got a scramble and he just got a touch. Still not clear.
Whoa!
Save by Ixo.
Amazing work there from Ixo to be able to slow things down.
Volume shooters tend to enjoy a lot of success when they generate those opportunities. Here's Oski. Double. Bang, bang. 1-0.
When the Giant's up, you better duck. My goodness, absolutely beautiful. And right on the cap.
Gave him that avenue. Khaled downfield, stopped by Atomic. Chicago looking for a redirect. Chicago burnt down on the redirect. Atomic with the easy cleanup.
Chicago trying to do his best Ahmad impression from last year, and he almost got this one to drop down. Atomic to tap it in, and late.
At the midfield nicely, but still, Falcons trying to break out.
Chance here for Atomic. He's got options under him. Chicago pinches it over to the wall. It's popped up. G2 need another touch here. It's JNaps to be the hero. Over to Atomic. He pops it up. One more will do. It's in. JNaps will drop it down. Game 2 over to G2.
With plays like that, it's impossible to forget the knapsack. JNaps with the 0-second goal.
Keep it awkward on the opposition's half. He's done that for at least 2 years in this iteration of G2. And now JNaps comes again. He is having himself a series, James.
Oh, JNaps. Khaled tries to clear it, but you know what? JNaps is too good at the double taps.
They 3-0 G2. Obviously G2 have improved since then. The Power they've shown that they do have that level in them this event. It's just not been there every time. And it's not there off the go because Chronic has just flip reset on them in 6 seconds.
If anything is going to set up a series for it being the sort that Team Liquid want it to be, it is a Chronic, the man who at times...
If they can do that, then I don't know if Power, at least in game 1, will be able to match them in terms of pace.
Even 30 seconds in, it seems the Liquid creativity is in full effect. He's doubling down and he's got another.
That's 2. 2 flip resets for the Chronic already. You've got to get up more quickly than that. Fever.
King straight away. Now they take to the skies. These were working time and time again earlier on Manfield. And they're on Aquadome. They'll need a few more attempts, but that's good pace again from Oski.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, every time he goes up, it seems to be effective.
What's a recovery by Oski? He beat his opponent to the ball, got bumped into the ceiling, and still managed to use that to his advantage from Team Liquid. I mean, if they connect with any of these plays, they're not going to be savable. Power have to be proactive. They have to get out and challenge. They have there. Now the net's open. It's on the goal line. What a read by Hato. Well, how much did he know about that?
He was already up. He was just waiting. I think he would have assumed that this one was going in.
What the read?
It's the pure pre-jump from
For the
Hato.
series, Lucas needed early will not really bother them too much. Once again, they've connected a demo. As an air dribble's coming in, but Leak would have come away with the ball. Oski wants a triple, and he gets the triple!
Oski comes back with a bang. First the setup for the first, and this was even better. The first touch was flawless, the second one
On point for FaZe Clan. They might not have gotten a goal from that sequence, but my oh my, did it look good. Finding each other, good crosses across the pitch. The first killer doing a little dance against the third goal.
First killer freezes the Space Station defense on this catch. And look as he resets on the ceiling and gets underneath it. Perfect use of the boost as well. Missed. He pulled off, acted like he was going to challenge the ball. Space Station still keep it, but it delayed the rotation a little bit. Now they have to pick up a save. FaZe still on.
What a pass!
Pass across! First killer dives in front! He stops 2 attackers!
How does First Killer keep getting away with this?
Typical. Nothing for him. The tense moment hangs between both teams. Space Station knowing what's at stake. And Daniel knows what's at stake! Puts it in! Up by 2!
What an angle from the young prodigy. Through the corner, off the wall. How do you even get that read? How do you find the angle? Still looks very impressive. Has led up a couple of times too many. But we've seen more offense. Big demos, and that's where they have to respond. They're getting bullied out of their own end.
Arsenal gets a beautiful first touch on this one. The follow-up bouncer, and the crossbar doesn't ruin him on it. The demo opens up the space. FaZe can't make up for lost time.
Dribbled the ball off the back of this one, resets his. Shot on target, Rise denies him. Moist hang on, hold that 0-0 tie.
That was Rise off the demo. Had to come in with a lower amount of boost than he would like to play with. Atomic. Oh, he's been done! Joyo underneath. Moist one. G2-0.
Joyo with the breakaway.
Oh, and this might be another example. Chicago on the chase. Gets wiped out for his effort. Now Astro. He's done everybody. 1-1.
The speed of Astral. Hardly any angle to work with. Holds power slide in the landing to keep his momentum. Spawned at the near post. Rise going straight back towards the ball to remove any doubt. Here's Shoyo, but comfortably dealt with by JNAPS. Composure from the great Canadian. And it's with an unbelievable catch! G2 with a 0-second goal on Moist.
Clip it, ship it, love it! Atomic, that's a little bit better. Can he keep it going? Chicago waits off. Look at the recoveries from Chicago. There was no way past him. Minute left. Oh! Underneath!
Ice cold. Astral fakes out both Atomic and JNAPS. And that was pretty convincing. You know, in these...
Well, now the breakaway will be Astral against JNAPS. The reinforcements on their way in, and Astral, does he need reinforcements? Takes on Atomic! What? Breaks them! Moist 3! G2 2! 90 seconds on the clock!
How? Just how? Astral bulldozed Atomic on that play.
To beat the defense. And an early goal here for Genji, a welcome one, after they were knocking on the door at the end of game 1.
Chronic blows through one demo. Chronic! He doesn't have to obey physics. He just barrels forward.
And look at the space afforded there to a Chronic. He beats Nolly to the ball on his second touch and then just dunks it through.
Touch here for Chronic. What's he gonna do with this one with Otto? Gets over around him. Oski getting a free read. He's the backboard. He sees 2, and apparently Jack shuts him down. Chronic has to flip back across. An incredible save from apparently Jack when they need a clear. Oski puts it on the back wall, and now Nolly 2-on-1, but they couldn't get a bump. They couldn't get the shot. Chronic trying to lob it to Jack. Cut off by a Chronic. This is dangerous. As Liquid come the other way. The net's open. He puts it right on target.
He makes it look so easy too, as he takes to the sky, beating the defenders, and then takes it himself with the redirect. It's wide open.
Genji live, quick shot. Again, Jack. That actually works out, that little touch, but Chronic actually gets from the touch because Chronic jumps. Now Chronic, back pass, but Jack's on top of it. Now breakaway, pop-up air dribble, reset, shot, goal! Apparently Jack is absolutely cracked by himself. He says, I'll do it. All the way to the Team Liquid side, getting a bump.
Scoreless.
Oh, good
Typical,
cutout.
just a little too slow for Archie.
Archie being able to have that read. He's not necessarily last back. First killer though with the double. First killer. Oh my God!
He is him. What in the world? How does he stay with this and get the
down?
down?
Oli, he's uncomfortable and he's low on boost. First killer. Gonna carry this and kill more time off the clock. Missed, looking for the double, and missed! Puts his foot down!
Ball game. That's all you can say. Missed, called, game.
Astral trying to get that corner boost, but Exotic is too fast. Gets that ball back to Vatira. Vatira to Itachi. Popped up for Exotic. Exotic, the 50! It's good!
Dunking it through! Exotic taking all of his time here. Astro was the last man back and looking to flip backwards. Chances, and now Exotic gets bumped out of the way. Itachi tried to dive in. Rise trying to take advantage of the chaos, but Vatira there to cut it out. Now Joyo from the ceiling. Can he do it himself? Can he dunk it through? It goes through for Joyo! And boys, take game number 1!
Rise sweeping the goal line, forces the game Carmine Court needed. Joyo off kickoff. Astral also coming off the ceiling. Astral! He's on a different plane!
What was that? He's not real! What a read from Astral! And he was up before
being
Jordan.
Creative with this breakout. Exotic, quick pass over to Vatira. Vatira going airborne. Vatira still airborne. The bump
got it.
Is good. Vatira scores.
The third time he's tried that, and he finally gets it to go. The space was given over to him, and the second he got through Astral, he knew exactly where he was going, straight into Joya.
Time, fighting for pressure, fighting for territory, controlling the midfield boost, getting consecutive touches. It's again the infield. This time it's the 1-2. Chronic barrels it in. Well, Genji had 2 failed infield passes earlier. They go one step further this time.
How on earth did Chronic have the wherewithal to add an extra
Down
step
to
to
save
this?
Typical's low shot. And he's trying to knock that under Chronic. Chronic read it the entire way.
Well, here's Chronic now. Apparently Jack up in support. Does he need him? Here it comes. No! Chronic's all good by himself.
Every team in North America
Help you to push forward. Knight's doing just that in this corner.
We will have a series of Team Secret can just bundle through. Joyo's trying to prevent that right now. Knight's already up. He wants the double tap. He's got it. It squeezes between the defense, and Secret get themselves on the board.
Knight coming alive. Sad KD1. They've all got a piece of it. And Knight
across the one. It's been one-way traffic for the most part, but Genji staying composed. No better than anyone here that the only reason Moist have scored is they've made defensive mistakes. Oh, there's another one. Rise once more is there to punish it. That was unreal. Look at Rise off the ceiling. You can't not slip up.
To control the play. Called into action here, and what a play it is. A little bit of breathing room. But when I say a little, I do mean a little. Joyo straight back in with the sucker punch.
Double off the ceiling.
Uncontrollable and unrelenting. Now to Chronic, and Astral just keeps this game alive. If that's going to be the case for much longer, that hope has quickly gone away. Apparently Jack, hat-trick hero.
What on earth is that pre-jump? Apparently Jack is reading Moist.
Everything. A mistake from Rise. Joyo has to turn on himself. Nolly back up.
Genji looking for an opening. Even now, they're passing the ball cleanly. Oh my! Chronic! Bar down! Couture, Genji apart in game one. Moist are just probing at the moment. Any of their players could be that guy. The same for Genji. Oh, what a pass!
Seconds